Welcome to Kissimmee, Florida, where we're excited to kick off the Division I Men's NCCAA Soccer Championships, where at the end of the week, a national champion will be crowned. We get things started in style with the top seed and the Bethel Pilots, who will take the field as they are in grays with blue numbers outlined. They will start from left to right. On the other side, it's Dallas Christian College. In their first year are the Crusaders as a D1 program, and they have made it to this point. Off to a solid start this year as well, and look to create some magic here this week. As we welcome you inside the broadcast booth, Kyle Rush here with you, and happy to be with you throughout this tournament as the Pilots will get the first touch here. Let's first look at the starters before we get underway for Dallas Christian. And in goal, Felipe Ferrer. The midfielder, will keep an eye on him as we go throughout this contest. And for Bethel, you got to look no further than their really good playmaker. They got several of them. But Jose Barquin is top 10 in school history in goals. He has 30 of them. Career points, he's pretty good too with 76. Both of those are top 10 career Bethel Pilot marks. Their head coach, Tiago Pinto, in his 12th season. Last time they were here in these NCCAA championships was 2018, where they lost in the title game 5-3. They have one NCCAA championship in men's soccer to their resume. That came all the way back in 2000 as the top seed. They would love to add to that. They got a chance here to strike early. A set piece off the foul right into the wall, set by Dallas Christian, and this one airmailed over everybody. It'll be a quick goal kick for the Crusaders. So they were put under pressure early for the Crusaders, but staying through test number one. Now it's a long run. Looking to settle it down, and does. The speed there showed by Salih Fiagi Mugala, as Mugala tried to run that one down. Now he's calling for it again. Mugala at the top of the box and couldn't quite get to it as it's sent out of play. It'll be a throw in the attacking third for Bethel, and perhaps one of the more unique teams in the tournament. Division 1 or 2, men's or women's. 15 different countries represented on this Pilots roster as this one scooped easily. And will be flipped onward of the goal kick. Glad you are with us as we're happy to get this championship underway. Bethel and Dallas Christian kicking us off on the men's side. Chipped in, looking for help. Now they find it far side, looking for a run there. Room to operate, trying to get into that left foot. Chiseled it high. Early opportunities for the Pilots. That one goes begging. As Matthias Santiago, the junior, misfired. Transfer via Warner University, Florida. Native of Brazil. Another turnover. Could prove costly, and just got enough. Heck of a play for the Crusaders keeper. As that was well done to keep the first goal out of the back of the net as Tobias turned it aside. It's already got 2 saves in the early going. He's been active early. Now the first set piece. 2 are over there. And Noting will be the one to take it. Loose ball in the box. Got a foot to it, and it's Tobias again. Alexi Tobias has been pressured by the Pilots infield, but so far able to answer the task. Rolls out. Now see if the Crusaders move one on, and they're on. Hesitates now, slows it back down, does Makora. Flick on. Now a potential chance dislodged by the midfield from Bethel. Now chip forward, long run. And Bethel again up to the answer this time. Taking possession along with it. They'll tap it along the back line. As they'll chip it out of play. It'll be a Bethel toss. And quickly out of play, Mugala couldn't quite settle it down. Rivera triggers for the Crusaders. Quick touch. Under pressure, able to get it away. Pilots putting it on early. Nicely handled to this point. Martinez dances looking for answers. There aren't any. As Noting takes it away. And this one popped out toward the bench and out of play. It'll be a throw for the Crusaders, and Rivera is on the ground looking to move forward. Now does. A chance now. Rodas. Cut off there, and another roadblock by this defense. That time thrown up by Isaac Nunez. Not quite letting the Crusaders into the attacking third. The Pilots, meanwhile, have been there a few times already, looking to do it again. Touch and go. A nice save. As they kept it out of the box. Nicely done defensively by 4 in black and Fernando Vaquera. Crusaders again try to push forward. All the way to the back line it comes. Ontiveros was there to help send it forward. On ball now. Mishits this one. Could it lead to a chance? Ferrer trying to get it started. Dances lost the possession of the ball. Now Mugala wanted it on the near side. Instead, they go far side. Long run. Santiago is there. Keeper's out of the box. A chance here. And they'll roll it in. And an early strike for the Pilots. Santiago got the keeper out a little too far and cashed in. It's 1-0. Tobias trying to make the aggressive play and get to the ball first. He did not. Was out of position, and it was an easily roll for Santiago. As you take a look, a quick change of possession, and Santiago, the junior midfielder, does the rest. Once he re-won possession, turned into an easy goal. And it's 1-0 now. How will the Crusaders find an answer to the early strike? Less than 7 minutes in. Looking for an opportunity of their own. And forwarding toward the attacking third. Mugala, though, stripped him of possession. Wants to go the other way. Mugala's got it back. Looking to dance forward. Oliveira, Mugala. Now sent back in. Another long run. Attack on yet again. Barkwing got there. Cross. Nobody home. And cleared all the way out past mid. And Ontiveros will have to go track it down. We've gotten it toward the attacking side of the field of the Crusaders, but haven't been able to materialize much possession once they're there. Perhaps this is the opportunity. They play it back, looking to move forward. Looking for the give and go. Mishit a touch. And Rodas couldn't quite get back to it. Nice play, Rivera. Battling back and forth with Mugala as his speed is something that will be showcased throughout. As it's early on, 1-0 in favor of the Pilots as they examine their next attack. The NCCAA is powered by SCORE International. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips. Pair your passion with the opportunity to share the gospel both internationally and domestically by joining SCORE on a short-term mission trip. Visit scoreintl.org/NCCAA to find out more. Action-packed start to the NCCAA Men's Championship at the Division I level. The Crusaders at the Division I plateau for the first time. The Pilots, their first time to this tournament in a couple years, where they lost in the final. And a firecracker here just dances across the goalie's best friend, and the bar knocked it wide. It got by Tobias, and the bar deflected it wide. That could have been big problems. Instead, they'll run through. Now a turnover. Look out. Barquin on the attack again. Noting. And the finish. And it's quickly 2-0. As the second one sneaks by Alexi Tobias. Noting got it started. And the finish, a beauty to get by Tobias, and it's quickly 2-0. Not quite 10 minutes gone by. The top seed looking like it early on. Crusaders put it back in play. And Tall Task, first year, the Division I level. Face a team as talented as these Bethel Pilots, but coming in certainly a measuring stick of the Crusaders, of where you're at and perhaps where you hope to be. Dan Mariscal, his first year heading up the Crusaders. It's played all the way back. Laquera looks to play forward. Looks to send it there. Something materializing here, perhaps. They approach the attacking third. Now, chance met with resistance on the far side. It's a throw. Trying to clear. Threat not gone. Again, trying to turn, and they might have won him a corner. Instead, it's last off. The Crusaders, it'll be a Pilot goal kick. First time under pressure, though. Now some miscommunication among the back line, what the Pilots want to do to try to move it forward. Whatever number that was appeared to be the right one. They take possession quickly out to mid. Flicked on, now settled down. Looking top of the 18. Tobias again misplayed it, and this one just snuck wide. See the tendency at Tobias early on being aggressive, wanting to be first to the ball. It's backfired once on him already. Nearly did again there. Meanwhile, a quiet start in goal so far. On the other side, for the Pilots, and Ahmad Fady. Arnaud Fady, a junior from Lyon, France, hadn't had the chance to call his name yet. Was nearly put under duress on that attack a few moments ago. From the Pilots, they're on the move now. Pushing Tobias again, and this time Vaquera is able to send it aside and clear. Ontiveros sends it all the way back, and William Dos Santos has time to settle it down. Dos Santos evaluates, now plays back. Fady played forward. Oh, mistouch here. Ferrer, can he make him pay? He dislodged the ball as he got right to the top of the box. Now the counter on. Run, a good one. Abaka. Oh, a challenge met well. Saved another shot toward Alexi Tobias for sure, at least for now. As Abaka had to step. Pressure still on. Tobias again comes to meet it. Deflects it wide. Oh, he's been aggressive. Nearly going as the junior keeper. That time served him well. Got to it, cut the angle, got enough. But now the corner on. As the Pilots look to navigate their next strike. Barquin will take it. Looking for the far post. Found the head of Dos Santos, who couldn't punch it through. It'll be a goal kick for Tobias, and the waters will calm, at least for now. Approaching a half hour remaining in this first half. Another turnover. This one could prove costly. Mugala, his finish is wide. It's one where perhaps a touch toward the middle would have had Tobias off guard. Instead, no real threat on the junior keeper. Nearly a costly turnover, but could not take advantage. Miss it here. Tobias on the goal kick right to Mugala. We'll start another attack. Mugala dances a nice chip back. And out of play. Send forward. A nice ball here. What comes on the end of it from Nunez? Settled back and a way to chip back in. Crusaders sending in their reinforcements. Nearly everybody back. Minus Rodas, who's ready for a counter. Now they're trying to turn. Rodas had a step. Met possession taken. Mugala. Touch and go. He's got it back. Looking for space. Now a dump off. Fires. Denied. Ferrer was on the end. Chiseled in. Tobias being worked east-west. Settles down for just a moment. Nunez fires forward. Oliveira. is denied. That one stays in play, though. Dances far side. Crusaders first to it as they try to push forward. Not much possession there. Oh, a turnover nearly costly. And a one-timer. Not too hard to handle for Tobias, but certainly put the pressure on when perhaps didn't need to be. And McCullough nearly was the beneficiary. Now Rodas tries to send ahead, through ball. No one can get on the end of it. And they flick it all the way back to Fady. Who puts it back on the ground and back in play. Settled in among the ground. Now looking for another strike. Barquin dances down the middle with room. Hurdles another one. 3-on-1 chance here. Crusaders hustling back. Mugala bails them out. Is this one well wide? They kept it in play, at least for the moment. Again, they'll look for the cross in, but reinforcements there for the Crusaders now. Needing space to operate. Dances, scores! Well, he found the space he needed. Mateo Santiago, the one who punches it through. The third one by Tobias, and it's 3-0. Nearly 20 minutes in. Just when it seemed like perhaps they had missed an opportunity. Congested box, but they tactfully danced their way through any troubled waters, and it's 3-0. And early on, it's the top seed in complete command. Another misplay on the ball by Zarazagas, but able to get it back. Now looking for opportunities. Chipped the ball here. Looking for Rodas on the other end. Too far for him. Pilots again will possess along the back line. Looking to time a run. Wanting it, getting it, noting at his feet toward the penalty area. Now chips back across. Waiting for help. He could have shot the ball there, and it's a handball. It is in the box, and a PK coming. The handball in the box, and now Bethel with a golden opportunity here to try to go up 4-0. It'll be Santiago who will take it. As he evaluates, Tobias waits. Santiago scores. 4-0. His second of the half, and that is 2 goals within about 2 minutes of each other. And they stretch it even further. Barquin, Santiago, Jones, noting all with goals. And the Pilots flying to a 4-0 start. Now what kind of answer can the Crusaders muster? It's another turnover, another chance coming for the Pilots. It's Santiago again. Just wide. nearly had his second goal in the 20th minute. Instead, it's a quick corner. Oh, good job defensively there. At least slowing down the attack by Ferrer. That across Tobias. And the first sub will come on. For Bethel. Alex Romo will be the man in. His team up 4-0. A remarkable start for the 1 seed, and they may not be done. Flag stays down. Tobias comes out to meet him. He's out of the box, plays it forward, and clears. Ooh, dangerous move there as Tobias came all the way out of the box. And Austin-Tindall was looking for the finish. Now looking for the clear. They want to counter. Potential opportunity. Bethel gets back well. Played back. Danced right along the sideline and out of play. Ferrer unable to maintain possession. Oh, chance here. Austin-Tindall cross. It's a good one. And it makes it 5-0. And they've really applied the pressure, and you hear the message from the Pilots sideline from Tiago Pinto in his 12th season, saying we play it as if it's 0-0. The pressure doesn't stop, and it hasn't, at least to this point, all match long. Barquin now has his second goal on a beauty of an assist. And that type of mentality, playing the game not the score, so to speak, is why in his 12th season, Coach Pinto has the Pilots at 133, 82, and 20 coming into this year. A record that speaks for himself, but he wants a national championship on his resume. Can add that this week. Has been oh so close. And now a turnover looking to add to it. Pressure on indeed. And again, Tobias sees another one get by him, and it's a quick 6-0. And that one came quickly off the turnover. It's a quick hack trick for Barquin. Right in the middle has been a wrecking ball for the Crusaders. Barquin again on the touch. Again tries to push forward, nothing there. Barquin now on the run again. Does he have 4? No, he passes it aside. He had the shot, passed it up, and he gets the assist this time. Another score on the way. 2 goals in less than 90 seconds and it is 7-0. The second one for Santiago. And still nearly 22 minutes remain in half number one. Similar to what we saw Dallas Baptist do, although they got started a little slower than Dallas Baptist on the ladies' side. Won by an impressive 15-0 mark. Bethel trying to march their way that direction. It's a quick onslaught to start, no doubt. Play it back, still on ball. Taking their time as they move forward this time. Long ball in. Oh, a good touch. And a chance. A firecracker off the left foot. Oh, what a beauty. Frascinetti. That was impressive. Off the left foot, tucked it just inside the near post. And the last 10 minutes has been an onslaught of shots on goal right at Alexi Tobias. Not much he could do about that one, as he got the defender behind him and then delivered a rocket to the near post. Taking off the ball again. Fazentelli this time with a right foot denied near post. Looking to flick on. And tightly contested there. Adrian Martinez, one who draws the foul. There's been constant pressure from the opening whistle, as long stretches of possession have been hard to come by for the Crusaders. Perhaps this could be the time. Long run, far side. They do get to the end of it and lost the handle. It's a goal kick. Ferrer got there, but unable to settle it down. And Fadi went to work again on the goal kick. Being going to work again. Here come the Pilots. Chiseled in. Another opportunity. The turn. Defense gets there, but can they stay in front? Chipped out wide, and they'll clear for now. Frascinetti. He and Barquin have been catalysts to this point. A foul here on the far side will allow Bethel to push up at least a little. Free kick coming. Rewind under 20 to go. Game one of the Division I NCCAA Championships on the NCCAA Network. Pleasure to have you along. Kyle Rush here with you alongside. Bring you all the action from Kissimmee, Florida, where so far the Pilots have made themselves right at home. Back to work they go. Frascinetti. Chip forward, waited for the trailer. Nothing was there. Late shot, missed high. Kevin Cruz upset that he couldn't get that one on frame. So now played forward, waiting. Looking for help. Not much there. Now finds a man. But another turnover. Good opportunity to strike again. And here they come again. Do they get it out wide? They do. Hesitates. Looking to fire. Missed wide. Amanji with a chance that time. Try to go across the face of goal. In golfer's terms, pulled it a little bit. It has been all the top seed early over the Crusaders. Their first year as a Division I program. And a lot of young pieces as well, as you might expect with a first-year head coach. But he basically built this roster from scratch. And a pretty remarkable feat they've gotten here. Eight true freshmen on the roster for the Crusaders. Combine that with their first year as NCCAA Division I program. And your first meeting in national championships is against the top seed in the Bethel Pilots. But it is their first time back to the national tournament scene at any level since 2015. They did go in 2004, 2010, 11, and 13 as well. But in his first year at the helm, Dan Mariscal has the Crusaders back the finals of a national championship as they dance through pool play as the 9 seed in their first year as a D1 program. Pretty impressive stuff. As run goes wide, tried to keep it in play under the corner, couldn't quite do it. Subs coming on, including a new keeper for the Pilots. Popesco, the sophomore, will check in. Native of Osnabrück, Germany. As it's light work for Ahmad Beatty. Come in, he's quite good in managing the back line and hadn't been under that much duress. So France yields to Germany, if you will. As far as goalkeepers for the Pilots, chance to get that added experience in command with an 8-0 lead. Not content there, though. Looking to add to it. And Tobias there to warrant any trouble this time. He was put under pressure early and early answered the bell. Every time one was sent in, he was there to answer the call. But from the 15th minute to the 25th minute was not his or the Crusaders' friend. Be a great 10-minute sequence to watch on replay if you're a fan of the Pilots, though. Looking to turn, looking to find the back of the net, chip forward. And chance then, and that's where their runs have come. Rodas has been a catalyst, now a chance here. And a whistle. And let's see what we have. It is a foul. See if there's more than that. As Rodas pleading his case, he wanted it in the penalty area, I believe. He's not going to get it. So it's just outside the penalty area. It's a set piece, though. Chance nonetheless. As Rodas wants to be one of the men that could take it here. Crusaders trying to get on the board. Rodas swings, curves, bends it just high. Oh, he had the keeper beat. Popesco would not have gotten there in time had it been a few feet lower underneath the top bar. But unable to finish, and now the Pilots back to work. They have passed it crisply throughout. That exchange no different. Now they try to look for the run. It wasn't there. Requara was there to turn it aside, as he is here. Man for the job at the moment, but now Alex Romo took it from him. Romo wants it back and met with resistance when he gets to the penalty area. Sent back forward, swung out wide. The man of the hour, Austin-Tindall, well off for this one. Rassinetti. Barton was on the end of it, but couldn't shape it. He's already struck in this game. Nearly found his way to another. Santiago and Barquin, though, with 5 goals between them. And a Crusader foul here will set up the free quick. Rassinetti has been awfully good at creating an assist for him already as he waits on the near side. 19 in gray. They'll go the opposite direction. And flags up. And the universal look of course it wasn't me, palms in the air. I couldn't have been the one offsides. And referee wants some order here. Kick taken a little quickly for his liking, out of the right spot. So now they're ready. Goes to the Bethel back line. Dos Santos. A calm touch. Now wanting the run. Flag stayed down. Rassinetti keeps it in. Now a chance and missed it badly. Kevin Cruz, the freshman, was there with the opportunity and misfired. So quick goal kick, Tobias. 8.5 remaining first half. One controlled by the top-seeded Pilots. Now looking for the run. Stripped of possession, though. Now the counter could be on. They pull back, at least for the moment. Rassinetti, he hasn't pulled back all match. He does here, though, waiting for help. Finds it. Good ball movement here. Top of the penalty area. Now searching for the cross in. Looking for entry. Look, slide, loose ball, and Tobias comes out and snatches it. Nice play there from the keeper. As it was turbulent there for a moment, and Tobias came in, took control. He's played that line aggressively so far. Sometimes to his detriment, but a couple times, like that one there, it's paid off. He has been at work a lot in the early going. Dos Santos trying to help a teammate time a run. Right now, he's just running on his own. Now gives it Fresenetic. Antolon, the crosser in. Shot blocked aside, another block, and it'll lead to a corner. Corner coming on the way, and it'll be 23 in gray that'll take it. Marika will swing his left foot up in front of the cage. A whistle foul for the ball came down from its apex, so no pressure that time on the corner. That a rarity. The set pieces have been mighty good, including scoring on a free kick early. As Tobias sends it away. 4-0 in regards to corner kick shots, 19-1 in favor of the Pilots. Now we'll see if perhaps the Crusaders can create a chance or two before the intermission. Said lost out of bounds, and now a throw. It'll come quickly. Pressure's on now. 3-on-2. Pilots with numbers on the move again. Looking for a quick dictate. One hopper. Rebound. Score. Right place, right time. And off the rebound, found the back of the net. A good combo, and it's 9-0. Alex Romo will finish it off. It was started by Ellis Jones, the sophomore out of Liverpool. Tobias blocked his shots, could not get to Romo. Part, I believe, it was 26 in gray, not 25. Josh Ali, the freshman out of Indianapolis, found the back of the net. So Ali with the goal officially. It's goal 9. And the second from the substitution. Fresenetti has one goal on one shot. Now Lee does two. The bench pretty good. 2 for 2. 2 shots, 2 goals scored. It's been pretty good all the way around for the Pilots, leading 2-0. This one out of play. It'll be a throw for the Crusaders. 4 minutes just over that remain here in the opening half. Chisel back, dance down the sideline, now on the run again. Looking for the through ball, a little bit behind. Now Ong looks to push the other way, looking for possession now. Martinez finally gets it, even if just for the moment. And misplayed that time by Rodas. 3.5 remain. And pushed off the ball, tried to warn a call there, didn't get one. Crusaders will march forward with possession. Again, it comes back to the back line. Trying to tabulate something here. Perhaps this could be the chance. Looking for the crosser in. It's out high, back out. Still in play, though. And a whistle. It'll be back to Bethel. Olagu was the one putting the pressure on for the Crusaders. And junior out of Dallas, Texas. Now they'll march forward. Well, they dance here. Possession lost, at least for the moment. Almost lost possession and comes back to Tobias. He's got a man on quickly. With 2 to go, Rodas gets it back, tries to send it forward through ball, and unable to get to the end of it is Ong. And it's quickly turned back by Dos Santos. Oh, this is a good ball here. Mistimed run. And Lee knew it. Lee knew he could have had a really good chance, perhaps, at a second goal in this half. Instead, under 90 seconds to go, it comes all the way back out for a throw. Approaching the 1 minute mark. It's back to Jones. He lost it. Through ball here. Could be a chance. And sent away. Cleared back to mid. Oh, it was a good run from Ferrer. No one able to get on it. Now a chance developing here. Tobias drops to his knees, make another save. As we play on in the final minute, remember at halftime, tournament reset. Look forward to the couple of games of the nightcap that will follow this one. Round out day 1 of these NCCAA soccer championships. And then recap all the stats from a busy, active first half for this Pilots offense. With 10 seconds, leading 9-0. Do they try for another run? Are they content? Final seconds tick away, and that'll do it. First half draws to a close. A hat trick already in the books for the Pilots as they lead at 9-0. Parkwind leads the way with 3 goals, and it's the top-seeded Pilots looking like it against Dallas Christian to this point. We'll break down everything in half number 1 and look ahead to the other 2 games tonight coming up right after this on the NCCAA Network.
One-week mission trip changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. For the past 35 years, SCORE International has been mobilizing others to go and make disciples of all nations. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips that partner with a long-term sustainable ministry. We organize and lead trips that allow you to use your gifts and abilities for kingdom work. Contact us today to impact a life.
The NCCAA mission states, we serve members by setting association standards, developing communications resources, providing regional and national competition, and partnering in outreach to our communities and the world. Bylaws, eligibility, statistics, and championships are all part of being an athletic association. Our services help propel intercollegiate athletics on and off campus, we intentionally place our student athletes and coaches in Christian service projects during championship events to answer the question, what would Christ do in these communities?
Our world's been rocked by fear and economic uncertainty, but Columbia International University is praying for you. We invite you to invest in yourself by enrolling in our #1 rated online programs. We promise you an affordable, high-quality education and a place of peace. Enroll today.
The NCCAA mission states, we are committed to equipping student athletes and coaches to make a positive impact for Christ. Equipping student athletes and coaches involves the creation and distribution of tools and resources needed for a particular purpose. We promote outreach and ministry for the enhancement of athletic competition with a Christian perspective. One tool is Game Plan for Life, a character initiative to promote the biblical characteristics of love, integrity, faith, and excellence. Equipping student athletes with a game plan will remain with them throughout their entire lives.
Campus will help me to get a job, get my master's, to prepare myself for the world.
It offers students a tremendous amount of opportunity to get real-world experience.
We see Christian students, non-Christian students. We see people from every walk of life.
It's such a good place to be.
It kind of reminds me of home. Your teachers actually look out for you here. You feel invited as soon as you walk in.
You're not going to find any better place to help students achieve what they want.
The NCCAA mission states, we are an association of Christ-centered collegiate institutions whose mission is to use athletic competition as an integral component of education, evangelism, and encouragement. The impact of the NCCAA has been felt for 50 years throughout the country and around the world. Encouraging mission trips is at the heart of this impact. We know short-term missions impacts everyone involved and changes the trajectory of lives. Sometimes it can affect the missionary as much or more than those being served. Our Sports Ministry Fund has supported more than 5,000 individuals via domestic and international missions. We exist not only to crown national champions, but to share the love of Christ wherever it is needed.
A one-week mission trip changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. For the past 35 years, SCORE International has been mobilizing others to go and make disciples of all nations. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips that partner with a long-term sustainable ministry. We organize and lead trips that allow you to use your gifts and abilities for kingdom work. Contact us today to impact a life.
Welcome back as we get set for the start of the second half in Kissimmee, Florida. Game 1 of the NCCAA Division I National Championship Tournament. And so far it's been all the top seed Bethel Pilots, as you look at the stat sheet there, 9-0, 23-2 as far as shots are concerned. 9 saves, though, as Tobias has done what he could against a really hot offense in the Bethel Pilots. Kyle Rush here with you as we are underway in half number 2. As the Crusaders, in their first ever NCCAA appearance as a D1 program, now look to make the move and try to get on the board. This one flicked out of play. So throw coming. And looking far side for some room to operate. Pilots again there defensively, but it is a throw for the Crusaders. Now a run far side and back to work go the Pilots. And a scoop there. As he keeps it out of harm's way, at least for the time being. Rodas. Oh, look for a through ball. It was a good chance. But Ferrer couldn't get on the end of it as it was sent aside. Nice defensive play by Monica. And now a whistle. A little too much trying to knock him off the ball from Monica. A foul whistle. And a set piece in the attacking third forthcoming for the Crusaders. Ferrer looking for a way to get across in. Rodas looking for space and help. Sends it back now in the middle. Spacing not quite good enough. Now they're off to the races on the counter. Advantage they play on. Here come the Pilots again, looking to settle it down. Mugala on the touch, and the flag's up. So immediately put back in play by the Crusaders as they go back to work. Trying to flick on to the mid. Battle for possession on. It's the Crusaders that come away with it, at least initially. All the way to the back line. Good pass there. Now a chance of Walla. Good through ball, nicely defended. The Oliveira was there. And now the counter on. Alamanji tries to chase it down to the corner. Cross, chip in is a good one. Better defense. And a whistle comes the other way. A really good defensive effort that time. Zarazagas was there to turn aside another potential shot on goal. There was 24 shots in half number 1 from the Pilots. Now looking to dance. A nice turn there. Amanji. Chip on, trying to time the run. And again, good defense. And a whistle as they wanted the foul. As it appeared, at least, Zarazagas just stopped and kept the run for McCullough. Didn't look like any of the intent there. McCullough tried to sell a call for a set piece. Didn't get it. Well judged by the referee there. Look at they play on. Through ball. A chance here perhaps. Nice ball played. Rivera. And it's excused out of play. Quickly by the Pilots. Now tactical effort trying to get the cross in. Got it by one. Cross comes near posts. No threat there as no Crusader could get to the end of it. Bumped off the ball and it'll be a Bethel throw. Toss in and met immediately, and whistle goes against the Crusaders. We're trying desperately to put something together to get on the scoreboard here. It's 9-0 so far. As they'll drop it back. Popresco sends forward. That'll dance out of play. So they'll send back in. Little behind, delayed the attack at least for now. Mugala tried to get there, but was impeded. Nice defending yet again. Mugala couldn't quite time up the run. Missed touch there. Could it lead to another Bethel strike? Mugala will try on the far side. Hesitates, Stances lost his footing. Defense is on. Not cleared yet though. They battle far side and now a foul. Foul was whistled as Lee was pushing too strong, trying to get possession over there in the corner. Another turnover attack on yet again. Tobias again. Up to the challenge. That saved 10 for Tobias. He's had plenty of action his way throughout this one. Robas. Now run here. A chance. Deep strike and a nice shot. They would have had the keeper beat, but just sailed a bit high. And a first real chance of the half win to the Crusaders. And Dan Mariscal, their head coach, applauding the effort of the quickness of the decision there. Instead of waiting with the ball, trying to do something with it. Lee trying to do something with it on the counter. And Tobias on a hop. Scoops it up, and again, Coach Mariscal urging the pace here. Saying don't be hesitant. If you're going to move, go. Robas finally shakes free. Looks to send it forward. Chance now potentially on. Tries to dance back to him. Chance here to the top of the 18. Turned away and turned out. And Robas on that one appears to be shaken up, and they'll stop play for it. As he went to change direction and then looked as if he may not be able to. So they're tending to him right at the midfield stripe, and they will call for the athletic training staff. So they will attend to him, and he has been active pretty much everywhere. Diego Robas appears to be all right. As he shakes it off, and he'll be coming back on shortly. No sub push for him yet. And Robas back in. How does he perform? Like perhaps turn that ankle, but certainly stop the run. Now Robas on the run again. Immediately a sliding challenge. A good one. Couldn't quite strip possession though. Now does. Well, they're trying to turn and go on a counter. Looking for a long run there. Ferrer trying to chase it down. Unable to do so. Settled in. Oliveira. Sent far side. Cruz sends to Halik. Halik now looking for the cross in. Finds it. A bit too high and wide. Settled down on the back end though. Another cross in front. And escapes through the zone. And a corner coming. Quarter number 5 on the way. And late. Set to take it, but another pile is down, and while we have a moment, the NCCAA network is powered by SCORE International. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips. Pair your passion with the opportunity to share the gospel both internationally and domestically by joining SCORE on a short-term mission trip. Visit scoreintl.org/NCCAA to find out more. A life-changing experience that can be for sure. Sub coming on for the Pilots will be Victor de Oliveira, native of Brazil. And a sub having to be come on for the injury this time. Riley McShannon. He'll check in, and another, I think it was Rodas who tried to shake it off and was shaken up again, now needing help, and he deserves a ton of credit for the effort he's poured. You saw sort of at that stoppage a couple moments ago where he tried to change directions and was unable to, and then got back in, tried to give it another go, and the moment just isn't able to. The heart of a lion wanting to stay in and compete, that's for sure. And these you might not have seen on camera was the sportsmanship showed by the Bethel side. Fist bumps around. Bastinetti misfired there. Oh, he knew he missed that one. Golden opportunity still well left. And that's, by our count, the first time that a substitute has come on and misfired on a shot so far to this point. But Bastinetti did so there. But perhaps another chance brewing, and that one will right at Tobias. Looks like another keeper sub coming. Popescu has been there since midway through the first half, and it looks like Franklin Joyce, Mouth of Wilson, Virginia, going to be the next man with an opportunity for the Pilots. Chip forward, and he tripped over the ball. Looked for the call, but no whistle. There's here, though, and it'll go the way of the Pilots as they chip it back, looking to reverse it. Long run, looking to turn, does so. Nice job to get there. Unable to control it is either side, and it'll be a throw for the Crusaders. Oh, man on quickly, took it away. But back again. Good possession battle here. And maintaining it is Rivera. At least for the moment. Chip back to Tobias. Had to dance free of Mugala. Sends it back toward mid. Chipped right back in. And back out again. No scores yet so far in the first 15 minutes of half two. Couple chances either side. Mugala might have one here. Fires just wide. Sub coming. And it's the aforementioned Franklin Joyce who will get his turn and goal. And so now it'll be up to Joyce to see if he can keep the sheet clean. Sent on by Tobias all the way to the back end. Bumped along, and Joyce going to get a touch here on the pass back. Conflict commands the ground in front of him. Works it ahead. Mugala looking for the through ball. Nice defense there. Steps in to thwart another Pilot run. Now a chance here. Vestanetti with the left foot. Sent high over the bar. A nice job. Tobias there again. Another save as he punched it high. Nice job there. Didn't get too aggressive. Didn't come off his line too much. Read it well. Prestanetti couldn't find the back of the net, and it sets up a corner. Prestanetti will take it. On the far side, line drive. Nearly found the back post. And found its mark. At least the pass did, but just unable was McCullough to find the back of the net. Missed it a touch wide. Oh, dances through. Nice job there. Much more possession here in half number two for the Crusaders. They've played these Bethel Pilots to an even draw in half two, with a couple chances of their own. This one here, though, turned aside, at least for the moment. Methodically marching forward. Not so now. A chance here taken away from out of nowhere. Nice defensive play. McShannon, who came on as a sub. And fresh legs came and squatted away. Now a whistle. And another player shaken up, albeit on near side, and so another substitution coming. tending to. Is Abaka. It appears, at least the way the athletic training staff is attending to him, it's a little telltale sign of a cramp. Fluids trying to stretch out the leg a bit. We hope that's the case, and we'll be able to see him back in. It causes a brief stoppage with 26:45 to go. And while we have a minute, we'll take a moment to remind you that Central Christian College of the Bible is now offering the Master of Arts in Ministry Leadership at its Missouri and Kentucky campuses. This very affordable and distinctive program combines online career coaching and an on-campus course to enhance personal leadership skills and lead congregations towards health. Now's the time to advance your ministry. Find more at cccb.edu. So they're able to help a ball cut to the sidelines. And Ung will come in and check in for him. Another substitution on this one from the Bethel side of things is McCray Smith. Also in Ontiveros will swap out. So it will be a free kick. As put back in play by the Crusaders. And it's game on. Prestinetti. Quick step there. Now they work it back to the back line. Chip forward, through ball chance. Oh, it was a good run. Ferrer not quite able to get the run, and now another Crusader is down. And it looks like he just got tripped up. They'll help him to his feet. And that one was Desire Mukandama. But he appears to be no worse for the wear. Gives a quick thumbs up to the referee. And we play on. Near side. Mugala wanted it on a run. He's got it. Does he have an opportunity to go with it? Out of goal. A nice defensive stand. Keeps it alive. Tobias able to get back in it. Chip forward. Angle too tight. What a frantic defensive effort. Really, really good work. After Tobias had come out of position, it was a host of Crusaders who were there, including Riley McShannon. He came on a sub, and he's made the most of his minutes. A big-time effort there to keep that one out of the back of the net, and a challenge and a foul. Free kick coming for the Pilots. No score here in the second half, but it was 9 goals that found the back of the net for the Pilots in half number 1. That's where our score sits now at 9-0. Combination of better work, more possession of ball for the Crusaders, and Mugala changes that. The nice cross and then the finish. And the first goal of the second half makes it an even 10-0. As congratulations abound. As Josh Lee has his second goal. He came in off the bench as well. So now he'll be a goal away from that elusive hat trick. Already have one of those as Barquin got it quickly. And took nearly 22 minutes, but the first one in the back of the net. Here in half number 2 comes way of the Bethel Pilots. And Lee has his first of half number 2, second of the match so far. Sent to the back line now. Looking to create are the Crusaders. Ball tap forward and miscommunication. No one really ready for it. Mugala, he's ready for it. He's ready for the counter. Weaves through traffic, got it to the right foot, now back to the left. And blocked aside. As reinforcements arrive, turn and fire, missed wide. You can certainly tell Mugala's pressing. Trying to find the back of the net. Lazaro Alamanji gets set to go back in. Oh, this is a good ball here. Trying to get on the other end of it. Couple Crusaders with a chance and just excused out of play. And the first time it'll be a corner kick, a good run. Mukundana along with Ferrer on the run leads to the first corner opportunity. Ferrer over to take it, although at the moment Martinez is with him. Quick give, Martinez. Back Ferrer looking for an entry point here, and it's through the zone, nobody home. No one able to get a foot on it. It was the first time that we saw the third goalkeeper and Franklin Joyce for the Pilots have to be on high alert there. Ball never came to him. Nice work defensively. So goal kick coming, and takes time to evaluate things, as certainly can afford to do, up 10-0. Battle for possession here. Sent on. Oh, the chase on here. Well off his line again is Tobias, and he got there first. He doesn't hesitate, nor can he afford to. McCullough was coming full steam ahead. And he was there to turn him aside. Now trying to create a run. Instead, turned aside. Here comes the Pilots again. Had numbers briefly, chose not to take it, and will slow things down. Now it scoots all the way to Tobias. Oh, missed time to run here, and it could cost him. Amaji, who just came back in, tries to cross it to the far side. Make a difference just into the ball game. This one's chipped wide. Substitute coming on. And it's good to see as Emmanuel Obaka heads back into the contest after he suffered from a cramp early. Good to see him able to come back on. And he'll come in for Felipe Ferrer, who has nearly been on the end of a few solid strikes. Pilots with possession and tactfully planning perhaps their next attack. Possession battle much more level here in half number 2 than it was in half number 1. It was really the middle stages of that half that were dominated by the top-seeded Pilots. And it's what a team of their caliber has the ability to do. Run on here as De Leon couldn't quite turn it into anything more than that. And Pilots now back and forth. They dance around mid. Now look to reverse it. Only one there though are a couple Crusaders. I'll try to turn, nothing there, sent back. No playing further. Hesitates nearly tripped from behind. Now sent all the way back to Tobias. Try to manufacture something from there. Now reset, try to regain some space. Pilots have not presented a lot of it. Take him again here. Sent neatly over that at Tobias. He retreated well and was able to make the play. And this is the opening game of the Division I tournament, as I mentioned right before halftime. 2 more to come tonight. Both kick right at 5 o'clock. Campbellsville and Dallas Baptist on the men's side will be right here on this very same field. And field opposite side of the complex, it'll be Grace Christian and Central Christian going at it. Partner Kyle Bond will have the call on that one as the first 3 games of play in the Division I side of things get set to get underway. The Pilots flying high to start their NCCAA tournament with 9 first half goals. They've added 1 more here in the second, leading at 10-0. Mugala. No story to be had here. Chipped in behind Mugala to finish. This time he answers. He's pushed and pushed, but now finally finds the back of the net. He's been the creator of several chances and now finally has found the back of the net in his own right. And it was laid back nicely as he congratulates his teammates as well. Matika, who helped set it up. It's now 11-0. He really had that first major run of the match as soon as they blew the whistle. Created an early opportunity, didn't materialize, but certainly been a sign of things to come thereafter. Alamanji working the 2-man game with Frasinetti. back out toward mid. They'll settle down there. Mugala all by himself trying to chip it in. Was almost surprised there was no whistle or flag. And now the pressure on again. 3-on-1. It's the Tobias show. As the back line in that sequence seemed to be caught off guard. There's a couple far too easy chances for the liking of Dan Mariscal. That looks way too compelling. First Mugala, and then immediately after that, the attack was on from Atika. Pressure on the corner. Good battle there. Able to get it out. Nicely done. Vaquera, nice move there. They move forward. And a whistle and a stoppage. As another Crusader down and athletic trainer back to work. Jana Foster has been busy, the athletic trainer for the Crusaders. As we wind toward the 12.5-minute mark. Appeared to be another potentially a cramping issue. Hard to tell. Good news, he is back on his feet. And he jogs all the way back towards his sideline, and that was nicely done. It was Fernando Vaquera, captain of this team, and after that last play, you see why, wanting to fight on, and shakes it off, wants to come back in. And allowed to do so. Oh, nice step there. Strip possession now, the run's on. Anamanji. Chip back forward. Mugala. And Vaquera there on the end to thwart the opportunity. No surprise there. Immediately after he was able to go back in, makes a difference defensively. As we push toward the final dozen minutes. And he knew he was offside, so he didn't pursue it further. Amanji, just a roll of the head when he looked to see where the ball was coming from and no defender behind. He knew if he pursued, he would have been guilty of offside, so he let it go all the way to Tobias. Now run here. Rivera's been active here in half two. As has Amanji. Gets this one loose. Mugala. Got by the last man. Slides it through. His second goal of the half. Mugala finds the back of the net for the second time in half number two. Talifea Mugala has found his way to the score sheet twice now. And the lead 11-0. We're making it 12-0. Now 2 goals on 5 shots, 3 of them all on goal. He also has the most minutes in this game for Bethel. And for the Pilots, it's 34 shots, 24 of them on goal, 12 have found the back of the net. "12 saves for Tobias in goal, and some of them have been masterpieces. Mugala now perhaps sensing a hat trick. On the run, stripped of possession, got it back in a collision as he, along with Requera, tangled for just a moment. The Crusaders have a run of them. It's been quiet in the attacking third, at least last few minutes. And this one, a collision, came in high, and there's a foul. We'll see if anything more than that. Nothing warranted there. Riley McShannon was the one who got the worst end of it. Looking to push on Mukandama. Lost possession there, unable to get it much past. And a nice delay and nearly taken away. Instead, it's that man again, Mugala, and this through ball denied by Vaquera. Pretty good matchup there. They've been going at it all game long. Vaquera just hadn't had the support he needs, but man, what a fine defensive he's been. Fernando Vaquera, the junior defenseman out of Dallas, Texas. A competitive heart too. He's been in the midst of it all, trying to help propel his team. And the effort level hasn't diminished a bit from the opening whistle to now with 8.5 to go, despite his team down 12 on the scoreboard. Well, Manji, nice stance there. Creates some space. Couldn't get it through to Mugala. Mukandama was there nicely and nearly started a tremendous counter with Ibaka just missed time to run. They push on the advantage. Looking to turn. And didn't have enough on it. Upset it himself. As McCullough thought he had a golden opportunity. It slid by. So come near side. Through ball on. And it'll be a Crusader throw. And we'll do just that. Put in play. And immediately kicked right back out. Another throw coming. Waits, turns, now looking for room. Battle for possession there. Taken in, Martinez tried to do something with it. Did he win the corner? He did. Nicely done, and perhaps one of the better chances of half number 2 in the match coming as the Crusaders try to find the back of the net for the first time. Franklin Joyce will wait. It's the second corner kick he's faced. As all men pushed forward, minus Boquera and Shannon. Looking for the opportunity, trying to find the back end of the box. Looking to make a move there. Danced with it, cleared it. Now the counter could be on here if they choose to pursue it. Lee. Push forward now more. A nice run sent aside. Tobias had to leap into the air and snare that one to prevent 13-0. A nice run defensively by Jerry Rivera. If he hadn't been there, they would have had a little more time to try to send one Tobias's way, and now the player is shaken up and appears to be cramps again. We've seen that from a number of the Crusaders now. That's just the latest example. Want to remind you to stay tuned following the game. Right after the game goes final, we'll present the score of the game. And the Bethel Pilots certainly have several to choose from, and you can see their stamina and physical prowess taking its toll. A few players in that stoppage crouching down, if you will, trying to recapture their breath for the Crusaders. It's a big jump, D2 to D1. They've learned that here. Good run, though. So Dan's nice touch there. Keeps it alive. Rivera looks to propel it forward. Mukundama into the penalty area looking for an opening and couldn't find a teammate on the opposite side of the box. And now Anamanji. With a chance, cross Mugala. Couldn't quite get to it. If it got it to Mugala, beg your pardon, it could have been a chance at the hat trick. Here's a chance. Tobias denies. Header wide as they clear. Boy, good push on by Kevin Cruz that time. Under 4 to play as this one sent wide. And Kevin Cruz, the freshman who, young in his pilot's career, all his teammates standing and applauding that last effort. And you love to see that. A guy who doesn't get necessarily a ton of minutes has his moment. And some of the guys that do get a lot of those minutes couldn't be happier for it. And chemistry, despite the incredible diversity on this team, 15 different countries represented. Chemistry certainly there. And that a thunderous challenge. And see if it warrants anything more. With 2.5 to go. Well, yeah, the head referee, they laugh about it. Head referee puts his arm around Mukundama and said, "You knew that was a bit frisky, didn't you?" He laughed, said, "Yeah. That might have been a little advantageous." If they bump fists, we play on. Nothing more than the common foul. 2 minutes to go. Mugala, he shakes free. A chance at the hat trick. Yes! It's 3 for Mugala, and it's 13 for the Pilots. And a hat trick in each half now. And Mugala has one in this half. Barquin had one in half number 1. And it's 13-0 with under 2 to play. And both these teams, now even though with 1:46 on the clock, with the result well in hand, look ahead to their road ahead. For Bethel, it'll be tomorrow off before they see Bethesda. And their last game of pool play. Dallas Christian, meanwhile, back in action tomorrow at 2:30 against that same Bethesda club. And a whistle this time. Tobias is shaken up. Campbellsville, Dallas Baptist will be right here on this field at top of the 5 o'clock hour. And the number 2 seed. And Grace Christian takes on Central Christian. Those are the 5 o'clock games. That'll round out day 1. And Tobias, it's been a long day between the posts, and despite what the score would indicate, in a lot of ways he's done well. Final half minute. Crusaders trying to find a way onto the score sheet, and it would be a 3-keeper shutout. And if it were to stand, Beatty, Popresco, and Al, the last man, and Joyce, that'll get it done. That'll be the last touch. That'll do it. It was nip and tuck. They had chances early, did Bethel. Couldn't capitalize, but after 7 minutes had passed, the next 20 were all theirs and beyond. They go away winning this one 13-0. A pair of hat tricks, one from Mugala, one our score of the game, the 5th goal of the game, as Barquin takes the cross and finishes it in style. Much how this game was. Frostinetti, the cross, Barquin, the finish. That capitalized his hat trick. That was in half number 1 and created the margin of 5, and the margin that just grew from there, leading the Pilots into a 1-0 record here in the NCCAA Championships as they win this one 13-0, and they'll have tomorrow off before they're back in action on Wednesday. That'll do it for us. I'm Kyle Rush saying so long from Austin-Tindall Sports Complex in Kissimmee, Florida, where once again your final score is 13-0 in favor of the Peninsula. And now, to watch this entire game on demand, as well as games from other NCCAA national championships, visit the NCCAA.org/network or download the NCCAA Network app on your TV streaming device. Thanks for watching the NCCAA Network.